Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 19 College Football Playoff Opening Round. We are back. The CFP is here. Season 19 coming to a close. We had a splattering last night in the 3-14 matchup. We'll see if this one, we've got Southern Miss and Coach Kennelly over at Fresno State. Two teams that faced off last season where Southern Miss was the 6th seed. Fresno was the 11th seed, and Fresno ended up winning that game on the road. So, massive matchup here, bit of a G5 rivalry, if you will. Yeah, we'll see if this one is any closer. But it's going to be a lot of fun. As always, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in anytime, claim an open team, set your schemes, set your or recruit in the Discord, participate in server games, and build your way to a national championship. If you're watching live, thanks so much for joining in early on. We'll have 3 games back to back, and yeah, make sure you use that Twitch Prime sub so you don't miss out on any of the action. If you want even more content from the SFA, you can always check out patreon.com/the SFA. Gonna be a ton of fun here today. We got 3 games today, 2 games tomorrow. I do not have a schedule yet for the quarterfinals. We'll deal with that when we get to it, but we're trying to end the season by the 15th. So that's the goal. And as always, check out our friends at Home Field Apparel. Use code SFA for 15% off. We'll see what craziness this game has in store. Last night we had an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. So what craziness will this game bring? Well, we've got Southern Miss, Mike Smith, 79 overall. This is a team that went 13-0 in the Sun Belt. So we'll see what happens here. Andy Weber, long-time running back for them. You might see some Pat Holt as well. At wide receiver, Peter Spencer, Scott Macklin, and Ryan Smith. Tight end, you got Terry Tyler. Offensive line looks like this. Kind of something that we see here in the CFP. The teams that win these lesser conferences typically have really good offensive lines. They are one of them. Brian Johnson on defense. On the other side, Daniel Mason. In the middle, you got Chris McRae. At linebacker, Ryan Thompson, Kevin Smith, Lee Rivers. And out wide, Justin McDaniel, Will Harvey, Tyson Schroeder, and Isaac Lee. They do have a good secondary here. Kyle Neal out back along with Don Turner. And their kicker is a 78 overall. But they are facing Coach Kennelly, who went on a crazy streak of getting like every reward player possible. And they are led by the SFA Player of the Year, Conrad Gatterdam. They probably would have made the semifinals last year, but their special teams were the problem. We'll see if that bites them today. But running back Borb should be healthy and ready to go. At wide receiver, Jelani McRae, the SFA player transfer from LSU. Corey Berg and SFA player Chance Finnegan. At tight end, you got SFA player Grant Goslin. Offensive line, reject Cody Price. You got Chad Brooks, Richardson, Puff Kennedy, the SFA player, and Ray Turner. On defense, you got Scott Hill and Vernon Coleman, the SFA player. On the other side, Rip Hauser, the award player. In the middle, the just one SFA legend, Jerry Fry. You got Quinshawn Holyfield, transfer from Auburn. At the linebacker, Dom Goldblatt, freshman All-American SFA player. Drake Dudley and Tamonte Ayers coming over from Texas. And out wide, Talon Crowley, Truman Henry, Will Ferguson. And out back, Imani Shelton Jr. and Harlem Crab, both SFA players. James Cole, 83 overall. Wes Youngerman, the SFA player. Oh, baby, oh, baby. So we're going to go back to back here today. Coach Kennelly, if you're here, let me know what kind of jerseys you want to wear. Oh, and Grant Goslin back after injury. Hell yeah. So this is the 7-10 matchup. Some are saying around Southern Miss circles that they got screwed out of a home game. But look at the disparity there in overall. By golly. Fresno State is a wagon. They legitimately could win it all. This is a 16-point favorite here for the Bulldogs. Make sure you guys submit your bets here, as you can spin your way for a reward player after the national championship. All right, so 2 minutes on the clock for that prediction. Let me know what you think's going to happen. This time it's Fresno State, the home team. They can finally get healthy here. They should be at virtually full strength. This is the 7v10 thumbnail. So after this, we got Texas State and Ohio coming up, and then we'll finish today with Florida and Stanford. So Fresno State, he wants the all whites. I think that means we go the all golds. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. SFA CFP live and in color. The 7 vs 10 matchup. Winner goes on to face Fresno State in the Sugar Bowl. We have the second best offense versus the second best defense. Something's gotta give. And we are here in California. Beautiful weather in this December game. Southern Miss, a long trip up to the Pacific West. But the second rushing offense in the country versus the number 4 passing offense. Oh, baby. It's going to be a ton of fun. Bulldog Stadium. All right, we got to lock in from the coin toss because last night we had we had 0 to 100 very, very quick, and very literally, as Ray J. Butler had a 100-yard kick return. So we are off in the opening round here today. Southern Miss versus Fresno State. It is going to be returnable for Fresno State. He cuts inside, cuts outside, is bored. He gets 22. All right, so SFA Player of the Year given to the best player who was not a Heisman finalist. Quick option for Conrad Gatterbum, and he'll go backwards to start the CFP. Remember, the CFP historically is a very long slog that basically, if you don't have a defense, it's a non-starter that you're going to win. Then you need a three-headed monster of some sort. Ideally, a great quarterback, a great running back, and a wide receiver. So trips to the right-hand side. Conrad Gatterbum dumps it off, and welcome back Grant Goslin from injury. So third down immediately to open the game. Southern Miss trying to get a 3-and-out here. Dumps that one off, and they will. What a start for the defense. Undefeated for a reason. Even though they didn't have the best schedule this year, their best win on the year is Cincinnati, who just got splattered in Ames, Iowa. They had to shovel them off the field. All right, so here comes Southern Miss trying to get redemption from last season where Fresno beat them on their home turf. Play action, start the game. Hits the wheel route to Andy Weber. They'll get 9. Love that play call. That's kind of a play from the 4-quarterback system I've been developing. Quick throw, though, out of bounds. Not sure what Mike Smith saw there. I said good three-headed monster, not bad. There, pizza. So third down here. Oh, we've got a toss, and it works. He gets the quarter. There he goes, down inside the 30. It's Pat Holtz. Because we determined that giving the Heisman finalists like their own special reward is better than the SFA Player of the Year. Oh, he trucks him, man. All right, Southern Miss with a great start to the CFP. No, he was not a Heisman finalist. And it opens up the reward to non-quarterback running backs. Mike Smith, a quick throwaway again, so I guess they're getting instant pressure there. Jerry Fry, Quinshon Holyfield. Yes. So we got third down here. Mike Smith yamming it deep to the end zone, and he hits him! Touchdown, Peter Spencer! Southern Miss strikes first. Uh-oh, Kennelly. Oh, baby. Yes, Coach Bob Toledo. The CFP picks are double points. So whatever you get will be worth a double. Fresno State on the ropes early on. Pizza, why do you have a Texas team winning the Natty? What? The funny thing is, I'm sure there's a Fresno, Texas. All right, 1st and 10. Can Fresno get this game rolling? Conrad Gatter, bomb, throws it into coverage. Kevin Smith. Oh, no. This defense might be for real for the Sun Belt. Dreaming of Kadeem Magdara coming next year as they continue to go backwards. Kennelly, you gotta wake up. This is not a sleepwalk game. Was he looking ahead to the rematch with Florida State? 45. Oh, baby. 3rd down. Has time, Yams left, intercepted! Conrad Gatter, bomb strikes again! What a pick, it's Kevin Smith, the middle linebacker. And uh-oh, folks, we've got a instant upset watch here. The toss now to the left-hand side, gets around the corner, gets maybe 1 yard. Second and 9. Southern Miss trying to make a statement in this revenge spot. There goes Smith. He jukes out the linebacker. Oh, he gets the first. Mike Smith. The blue square is cooking up a great CFP script so far. Down to the 16. Over the middle. That's a first down again inside the 5. It has been all Southern Miss here early on. 1st and goal. Over the middle. Caught! Touchdown, Terry Tyler! What a play! The faking the screen and throwing left. An absolute crazy play design. Southern Miss is cooking. 14-0. Oh my goodness. Florida man, it's a 93 overall team versus 77 overall. 18 is a fine line. That is actually a generous line to Southern Miss. All right, so here we go. They've got punched in the throat. Can Can Gatterdam settle down? He yams that one, wide open man. Broken tackle to the left-hand side and pushed out of bounds. That's Corey Berg. Corey Berg, the CPU player, has been so huge for this team over the past few years. This is one of the best defenses in the country. Definitely showing it early on, but they're across the 50. They just needed to see something go through the hoop. All right, at the 40 here, Gatterbum in the pistol. Hand off to Borb. He steffies a man. He gets a block. There goes Borb. More steffies. Coach Kennelly realizing here he has one of the best running backs in the country. Instead of going quick option. All right. Inside the red zone, here comes Fresno. Can they punch it in? Delayed give. Borb cuts up field, breaks a tackle, goes inside the 10. The ugliest Bulldog mascot in existence. First and goal for the Bulldogs. Split backs. Gatterdam. Rolls right, has time, throws left to nobody. I think he wanted the tight end to turn around. Not sure what he was looking at there. Second and goal. Hand off to Borb to the outside, and he cannot break the tackle. May have been able to score. Southern Miss trying to hold them to a field goal. This is definitely one of those teams you can't completely stop, but you can definitely slow down. So third down for Fresno. Can they punch it in? Gatterdam. Oh, I thought it could have been a fumble. But they'll bring out the field goal unit to just put some points on the board. Maybe a pity field goal here. 25 yards from right hash, and it is good. So 14-3 here for the home team. That Fresno State cover not looking good. Good morning, Nathan. Yeah, the big booty breakfast. I'm not a big bacon guy. Love a hash brown, love an egg, but I don't really eat breakfast. All right, 14-3 start here for Southern Miss. Dumps that one off and gets close to the first down. Terry Tyler again. He's been living in the middle there. His third reception.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 now for Southern Miss. There'll be another pass play. Max protect as well. He throws it to the flat. That'll be a first down. Antoine King. My white boy Antoine. These play designs from Southern Miss have been immaculate. Now they go to the Maryland Eye. Quick option. Floats it out to Weber. He spins and loses some yards. Dom Goldblatt, the SFA freshman All-American 5-star. So now they're going to a more traditional option set. 2nd and 13, the fullback dive. He gets through the hole. A nice little pancake there and gets 6 yards. Be 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation now. Has time on the corner blitz, dumps it off, stiffies him, but he couldn't stay in bounds. 4th down for the Golden Eagles. And they will punt it. Don't want to get too zesty with it here. So Fresno gets off the field for the first time today. They angle this towards the corner. Will be returnable up to the 32. Cornelius Bradford. So 14-3, but they get a stop, chance to eat into this deficit. We need those Conrad Gatter Yams. Floats it over the middle. It's caught. That's Corey Berg for 9. Remember, folks, immediately after this game, we will head over to Texas State, where Ohio comes to town. The MAC champion. Trips right. Hand off Borb. Stiffied a man in the backfield, and they'll give him the first. So how does Borb get that first down, but Dirk Doink doesn't get the one last night? I don't know. 1st and 10, though. I'm not salty about it. Trips left. Hand off to Borb. He finds a big-time hole. He pushes forward for 13. Yeah, HQ saw the matchup and sent out our worst blind crew possible. Oh, was that a face mask? Might have been a missed face mask there by Chris McCray. Got away with it. Four wide. Another handoff to Borb. This time a counter. They bring him down. So 3rd and 5, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter, and we've got a shocker brewing here. Southern Miss up 11 on home team Fresno State. Historically, winning the CFP opening round on the road is so difficult. But undefeated Southern Miss proven maybe the committee doesn't know ball. Oh, yes. Hit our Cash App. Thank you, Coach Fi. He's trying to be a company man here, trying to woo me. So here we go. 3rd down. Gatter bum dumps it off, and he'll get the first. Nice fight from Chance Finnegan. Remember, there is history. If you Cash App the SFA, you immediately go on a game-winning drive. Just ask Rutgers. So here comes Conrad Gatterbum. He floats it. Another wide-open man. It's Gosling going out of bounds. Both his catches, he's immediately stepped out of bounds. So maybe not 100%. He's trying to avoid getting hit. 6 for 10 start for Gatterbum. 2nd and 3, approaching the red zone. They're going to press. It's a handoff, and they stack Borg up in the backfield. It's like they knew they were coming. Maybe we got a cheating scandal over here in Southern Miss. Do they know what play is coming? Might be the only explanation. So another 3rd down here. Split backs. And Gatterdum is going to try to escape, and he gets sacked. They'll call it a designed run play. But 4th and 6, they're going to have to kick the field goal. No, they're going for it. Kennelly said, screw those field goals. Here comes the offense on 4th and 6. The delayed give to Borb. He can't get it! What is going on in the CFP? So here comes Southern Miss up 11 with the ball. They can start to shorten the game now. Try to extend these possessions. Quick option. There goes Smith up the gut. Once again gets past Rip Hauser. Hauser is just penetrating too much. They're slipping right under his nose. First and 10. Can they do it again? This time he's stacked up. That's Quinshawn Holyfield, the former #2 recruit behind Bryce Beers. So 2nd and 8 now. Dumps that off, and he overthrew him in the flat. He had a man. So 3rd down here for Southern Miss. Keep another drive going. Dumps that off. Broken tackle and a big hit from Amani Shelton saves the drive. Huge play by the safety. And they're going for it on their own side of the field. Oh my God. This is a crazy call for Southern Miss. Hyper aggressive. Hyper aggressive in the CFP. They'll throw it. Mike Smith over the middle. It's caught. They get it. Another masterclass play call. He snagged that bitch that was almost overthrown. Maryland Eye time. I absolutely love what this team is doing so far. Mike Smith for 5. Remember, just like Cincinnati last night, Southern Miss has made 4 of the last 5 CFPs. So maybe they kind of know what to expect now. Oh no, broken play there. Smith, he breaks the sack. Oh my God, oh my God. He splits the D. He's still trucking. Mike Smith. At some point, you gotta just shake your head. What is going on in Fresno? Oh my God, this game is absurd. Play action over the middle, and Terry Tyler again just living rent-free among the SFA linebackers. Yeah, Coach Fine might be right. This is pure grit. Doesn't know the play call. Who cares? I'll take it myself. Handoff Andy Weber. He's going to stiffy past 1, and he gets 3. All right, 3rd and 2. Critical play for the defense. Trying to keep this at a 2-score game. What is the call? And now they're running clock. What is Southern Miss doing? Quick option, floats it out. He's going to get the first. First and goal. This has been an immaculate drive. Halfway through the 2nd quarter. It's a dump off. He's to the end zone down at the 1. 2nd and goal. Big Nasties out there on both sides. Quick option, floats it out. Andy Weber, touchdown, Southern Miss. And folks, we currently have a reverse cover. Fresno State was a big-time favorite in this game, 16 points to be exact. And Southern Miss is now up 18. Oh my. 3-score lead. I think Fresno State was too busy preparing for the Florida State rematch, and now they've got to try and find a way to escape. This is like last week with Oklahoma just playing with LSU for no reason.
Still first down.
Coach Kennelly getting caught with his pants down in the locker room. Yeah, JMU is about to shock the world. 1st and 10. Borb up the gut. He runs over a man and he trips. It's just little things like that, kind of in the first half of the Cincy game last night, where Cincy just got so unlucky time after time, and then the game was out of hand. But luckily here, Fresno State, we know they have the roster talent to win this game. Handoff. Borb, he'll fall forward for another first. You know what Fresno State reminds me of? Real life Texas. They have one of the best talent rosters in the country, and they're just going to OT with Kentucky for fun. That's what Fresno's doing right now. Corner blitz, yams it over the middle, caught! I think it was tipped, but Corey Berg corralled it. And it was! Corey Berg off the tip. All right. Can that bounce give them some momentum? Where's Jelani McCray when you need him? Oh, no. Oh, Gatterdam. Oh, Gatterdam. More like Gatter. What are you doing, Slime? 4 wide. Safety's coming down. They do not respect thine arm. Broken tackle for Borb. He gets to the outside. He turns the corner. Down inside the 10. The DB tripped trying to pursue. Borb saving Christmas right now. First and goal for Fresno. Can they score their first touchdown of the ball game? Borb up the gut. He'll get stuffed. The problem is, you're correct. You need to feed Borb, Cam. But when you're down this much, they're going to have to start feeding Gatterbum. And Gatterbum had a fantastic CFP last year. Second and goal. 4 wide. Gatterdam. Rolls right, yams out the back of the end zone. Putting on a Gatterdam masterclass. Third and goal. The snap. Dumps it off. Oh, that could have been a pick 6 for Tyrone Douglas. And they're going for it. 4th and goal. They said, forget the field goal. Forget the field goal. Floats it in. Tipped away. Another defensive stand for Southern Miss. Unbelievable aura. This team is so good. So taking over at the 5. Up 18. We need like a legendary halftime speech for Kennelly. Not sure what you even say in this situation. Andy Weber, though, not having a good day. 0 yards for him. It's been mainly Mike Smith through the air and on the ground. Dumps that one off. Terry Tyler again. This tight end is cooking. Terry Tyler just eating them up in the middle of the field. These linebackers looking like cheeks. So 2 minutes left here. And Southern Miss gets the ball after half, I do believe. They'll float that out. Broken tackle. Oh, he gets a beautiful animation that gets more yardage. Pat Holt. That's the animation that where you can reverse field and score massive plays. 90 seconds left here for Southern Miss. Potentially the shocker of the first round. The 7-10 matchup has definitely been a tough game the last couple of years, because I remember Hawaii giving Baylor a run a couple of years ago. They almost won that one. I remember North Carolina also struggling in this game. As a yam it deep, he hits his man! Ryan Smith. I say something and they just put on a master class. And there's Ripphauser. He finally gets through. Like I said, it's hard to deny the roster talent here. They're going to get theirs. It's going to be a screen pass. He can't even set up the screen without Quinshon Holyfield in his face. 3rd and 17. 3rd and 1,000,000. First down here might be a game ender as Jerry Fry couldn't bring him down. And there's Ripphauser again. So Jerry Fry, known for picking off screen passes, could not get the sack, but Ripphauser cleans him up. So Fresno now has a chance here to end the half. This would be a huge score for them mentally. And oh no, they're just dropping punts now. Gave up probably a couple of yards there. Just nonchalantly bends down and picks it up. Does the old bend and snap. So 25-yard line. We'll see if they try anything here. Very peculiar first half. Throws it out to Borb, who steps out of bounds. They've been working those sidelines pretty well, but 81 yards for Gatterdam, your SFA Player of the Year. Can I redo the reward? Yams it deep and caught. 15. There's Jelani. Welcome to the CFP, Jelani McCray. Now, this is a very good secondary, though, on paper for Southern Miss. So it's not like this part of the team is bad. 30 seconds for Gatterbum. Over the middle, Grant Goslin. No, it's Corey Berg. He gets 6. So 1 timeout left, 27 yards, 4 wide. On the logo. Yams it deep right side and intercepted! Oh, he's out of bounds. Couldn't get the toe in. The safety made a miraculous attempt there. So 3rd down here for the Bulldogs. Gatter-Yam floats it and it's caught! Chance Finnegan! They got the same animation, but the safety couldn't corral him. They're doing the tango out there. Floats it. Catch. And 18 for Grant Goslin. "13 seconds left in a dream. No timeouts, though. They took their last timeout. Gatterbum yams it. He has to get out of bounds. Chance Finnegan for 16. So now decision at time here. Looks like they'll probably just take the points. You know, if they just kept taking the points, it'd be 21-12. So this time they take the points. Chip shot here to make it 21-6. And it's good. And as we hit halftime, folks, in the 10-7 matchup, Southern Miss, the 10 seed, putting together a shocker. But yeah, I mean, if they just settle for field goals, it would be 21-12. So sometimes you need to take your points. But what a shocker here in the CFP. Reminder, immediately following this game, we'll load up Texas State and Ohio. The 4v13 matchup, and then we'll finish the day with Florida and Stanford. So by the end of the day, we'll have 2 matchups set for the quarterfinals, and then tomorrow morning we'll finish up the CFP. Winner of this game faces Florida State in I believe the Sugar. So look at the first half stats. It has been a very, very crazy game. Southern Miss, can they put them away? Can they finish the job? Southern Miss gets the ball first. 21-6. It's only a 2-score game. Can Fresno wake up? Last night we saw Cincinnati have an inspired second half, and they outscored Iowa State 21-3. Can we get a similar field flip here? The triple option, he floats it out. That's Pat Holt, who falls forward for a first down. How does he fall through 3 defenders? I don't know. Drake Dudley gets the tackle. They'll hurry it up now. Interesting call, and there goes the fullback. The white boy Antoine gets another 11. First and 10 at midfield. Split backs. The keeper for the quarterback, Smith, and he gets smoked by Amani Shelton, laying the boom. What a hit. Second and 5 now. Maryland time. Quick option, floats it out to Andy Weber. He's going to lose yardage. I don't know, can you ever remember a game where a team won with their starting running back having negative yards? I don't, this would be crazy. So 3rd and 7, chance to get off the field. The throw, he dumps it off, gets around the 2 defenders, first down! Oh, Fresno, it's just been that kind of day. The revenge game for Southern Miss looking good. The toss now here to Pat Holt. He breaks one. He's still going. Jerry Fry brings him down. But, man, Fresno can't tackle. They can't corral these running backs. They can't cover. They can't score. Yeah, in this specific rivalry, home field is a curse. As now Andy Weber's cooking, guys. 8 rushes, 1 yard. Let him cook. First and 10. Can they do it again? Smith dumps it off. Broken tackles again, just eating up yards on second chances. That should have been a 3-yard gain. Instead, it's 7. Might have to start relying on turnovers if you're Southern Miss. Or if you're Fresno. Oh! What is Rip even doing? Did he go for the pick on the pitch? Oh my God. Rip, what are you doing? First and goal. This time they make a play. This is just a shocking result. A 16 overall advantage might be going down in the opening round. Second and goal. Maryland handoff to Andy Weber with a head full of steam. 3rd down. Third down for Southern Miss. Can they punch it in? It's a screen pass. He gets it off. He has a chance. He breaks a tackle and down he goes. But a field goal here does the job, gets it back to a 3-score game. So if you're Fresno, you're hoping they go for it. And they are! What are you doing, Southern Miss? This could be a huge momentum change. 4th and goal. What are they doing? Andy Weber, and he doesn't get it! Fresno at the 11th hour gets the stop. But now they're at the 1. We're on safety watch. We had a safety in the citrus. Hand off to the fullback. He gets around the corner. Nice run for David Scott. It's not as much the Sun Belt cabbage as it is their schedule. The best team Southern Miss played this year was Cincinnati. So 1st and 10. It's a keeper, and Gatterbum goes down. Kyle Neal, the safety, immediately in the backfield. No, Coach Mills, if you have an offseason choice, I want you to send it to me immediately. Second and 13. Gatterdam gets it away. I believe Fresno State's only losses are Texas State and Florida State, I believe. All right, big 3rd down here for Fresno. He gets it, one-handed grab, but he's short. You got to consider going for this. And they won't. So Gatterdam just misses, so he had to dive for it. Gatamar Jackson. No, I figured out how to silence my notifications. You're okay now. So 1st and 10. I mean, the biggest win of that last drive was how much clock they are able to chew away. So now they can just lean on their top 10 defense. Gadur Sanders. Okay. I am a computer wizard. Thank you. And a huge gain for Terry Tyler. I'll tell you, every time Southern Miss hits contact, they fall forward for another 6 yards. It is crazy what's going on in this game. The amount of yardage just Fresno's just leaking left and right. Fresno's leaking like a colostomy bag. Maryland eye time. And oh, we got a dual false start on that left-hand side. Is the home team finally getting loud? Did they finally show up?
Still 1st down.
At the 38, 1st and 15. Can this defense finally show up? Handoff. Antoine King, 3 yards. If we have a quadrant that is Florida State, Fresno State, and Southern Miss makes the semifinal, I will laugh so hard. There goes Antoine King. He splashes through the center. He gets 12. Two natty favorites getting dome-shotted by a golden bird. 3rd and 1. Handoff. No, it's a keeper. He pulled it last minute, and he gets the 1st. This is just an out-coaching job. Is Kennelly already have 1 foot out the door? Is that why they're playing like ass? Mike Smith yams it over the middle. It's caught. He turns upfield. Ryan Smith for 11. And on defense, only Imani Shelton is really the only one playing with any gusto. 1st and goal. Yams it deep and out of bounds. Couldn't get the toe in, and Taylon Crowley is celebrating like he just broke it up. 2nd and goal now. Just trying to waste some more time here. Hand off, Andy Weber to the outside, runs over, Stevie's a man! Oh, a big boy touchdown for Andy Weber. That may just be the exclamation point, folks. Southern Miss getting revenge for last year. 28-6. An insane result here in the CFP, I can probably guarantee you not one person in BearCave picked Southern Miss outright. There's no way. Right? Surely. But we did see 24 points in one quarter from Iowa State last night. First and 10. Borb gets absolutely smoked. Second and 3. Can Gatterdam wake up before it's too late? Southern Miss is sleeping with his girl, and he's just taking it. Dang, those boys are cooking. No way Mike took Southern Miss outright. What? 3rd and 6. I'm going to lose my reward player to Mike. Broken tackle. I'm actually going to lose my reward player, because I had no cover in last night's game. That's so messed up. There goes Fresno. Big time play for Grant Goslin. All right, here comes Fresno State. There goes Borb.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Handoff, Borb again, down to the 10. If they can score here, things may get interesting. Last play of the 3rd quarter, they don't get it off. So as we head to the 4th, it's a 22-point lead for Southern Miss. So we flip the field, 28-6. Hand off to Borb, up the gut. Borb, he punches it down to the inch. They're not calling him in. It's just that kind of day. What the heck? Feel like he was in. 2nd and goal. Quick option. Now they're going backwards. Oh my God. Fresno, what are you doing? Reload your stream. Reload your stream. Here is the flip, and it's a touchdown for Barb. Just reload. You're fine. My OBS crashed for a second. It disconnected. Yeah, my internet will never affect the actual stream. All right, here we go. Southern Miss gives up their first TD of the day. It's a 2-score lead. Yeah, just reload your stream. You should be fine. First and 10. Handoff up the gut. It's a fullback. He'll get a first. They really got to hope they can get a stop here. Second and 5. They audible into the shotgun. Interesting call here. He should be running the clock. He floats it to the corner, and it's caught. First down. So 7 minutes left. Possession's running out here for Fresno. They've got to get a stop and got to get it fast. He's going to escape here. Jerry Fry, he pushes through the lineman to sack him. Tamonte Ayers cleans it up, but that play was all Jerry Fry in the middle. The Yams legend, look at him cook. Second and 14 now. They're running clock. They got scared of Jerry Fry. So Fresno's got to get a stop here. Capitalize on this second and 14. Get a punt. We'll see what happens. Quick option. Rip Hauser still can't defend the option, and that's going to be close to a first. Oh, man. All right, third down. Massive, massive attempt here. Third and 1. What is the call? It's going to be a throw. And Smith escapes. He's going to get the first. The clock will continue to roll, and if they get in scoring range, 3-score lead will effectively end the game. So clock continues to roll. What is the call? They'll do a halfback toss. He yams it deep and tipped away. Crowley could have had a pick. That could have been their chance. Drawing up the trickery here in the CFP. They're trying to do tricks on it. Second and 10 now. Triple option. Floats it out. There goes Andy Weber. He'll get another first down. It's looking dire here. That was their chance for the pick. Southern Miss, sometimes undefeated is undefeated, folks. Sometimes you don't need to overthink the room. First and 10. Inside the red zone. Clock will still continue to roll. And he'll take off again. This time he can't navigate. And he loses a yard. So we're halfway through the fourth quarter. It's a 2-score lead. Fresno has to score before they use those timeouts. They need something massive here. Be under 4 minutes. It's getting rough here for Fresno. A massive upset is brewing. Smith, he takes it up the gut and he gets another first. Fresno has no answers. So they'll continue to run the clock. First and goal, by golly. What is the call for Southern Miss? Smith tries to escape and he does a somersault. He gets sacked by Jerry Fry. But folks, is this the last time we see Kennelly at Fresno? Is he out the door after this horrible performance? Another keeper, another fake out of Rip Hauser. It'll be third and goal. Handoff, Andy Weber cuts a field and they stack them up. And this time they'll kick the field goal to go back up 3 scores. They've done the job. They've ran the clock. And they've extended to 3 scores. Southern Miss, what a game performance for the undefeated team. Barring a miracle, they will go on to the Sugar to face Florida State. Massive upset here in Fresno. So, Phi, that probably doesn't look good for you. You cannot overlook Ohio. Ohio Mania could strike at any moment. The floaty, and that's going to be a first for Grant Goslin. Yams it in, intercepted! It's the cherry on top for Southern Miss! And that might be the last throw we ever see from Conrad Gatterbum. Thanks for coming out. Couple of first downs will end this game. Insane result here to open the day. Southern Miss with a reverse splattering on Fresno, getting their get back from last season where Fresno came into their trap and took over the trap. Handoff. Weber up the gut. He pushes forward and another first. And now they'll just sit on it. Victory formation for Southern Miss, the Sun Belt champion. What a result. What a game. And as we hit triple zeros here in Fresno, Southern Miss has done it. They've gone on the road, and they've gotten revenge for Season 18 and takes down Coach Kennelly and the Fresno State Bulldogs. They will advance to the Sugar Bowl quarterfinal to take on the number 2 seed Florida State Seminoles and Coach Jackie Moon. The Cinderella is alive, folks. Thanks for watching. We are headed to Texas State. Unreal. We'll get our stats and everything, but what a game. Mike Smith is your player of the game. craziness. Absolute craziness. And, folks, I have already pretty much blown my lead. I only lead Mike right now by 3 points. I only lead Mike by 3 points right now. Oh, I am sick. I am sick to my stomach. So here is a look at the scoring summary. I had like a 20-point lead heading into bowl season. This is terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Got to get my snip here of the scoring summary in case we get the glitch. I don't know. I'm not going to calculate. I'm just calculating whoever was in second quickly on my phone. So Conrad Gatterbum, 17 of 28. He'll probably likely declare. We'll see what happens. Might find himself in the portal. 218 yards, 2 interceptions. Yucky Town. Borb, 19, 149. He had a great day. He gets a touchdown, likely his final game. Monty Shelton had 12 tackles, 2 TFLs for Coleman. 4 total sacks here for the boys. No interceptions. Deflection and no fumbles. Mike Smith, 19-24, 189, 2 touchdowns. Mike Smith, 20 of 67. They really didn't run the ball amazingly. They had some big splash plays, though, with these guys. They were just really effective in every facet. They just kept falling forward for yards after yards. So 2 TFLs here. 2 interceptions. Some deflections. No fumbles. And that will do it. So 31-13 is your final. We'll get our player of the game. So Borb, Mike Smith, Kevin Smith, and Amani Shelton are your players of the game. This is Southern Miss. And that will do it for this stream. I'll be right back here in less than 5 minutes for the start of Texas State and Ohio Mania. We'll see you in a second.